What's up guys, Charlie105 here today, and we are building a village inside Oblivion. This build was heavily inspired by the amazing and mythical sausage. I'll link his channel in the description. We've already built 4 of the buildings: the farmhouse, the butcher's, cartographer's house, and the library. These builds are pretty much the same as his, so for the other ones we will adapt them slightly, but still using the same style. We're building a place for each job there is, so let's dive into it. If you like this video, consider subscribing. It's free, and you can always unsubscribe later if you change your mind. If you don't like the video, please leave some feedback in the comment section, as I'm looking to improve and make videos more entertaining for you guys. Thank you and enjoy. So first up here we have the church for our clerics, a similar style to the churches in the other villages, practically the same size, just a bit more detailed. The building style I love, the mixture of cobble and stone is really simple, but it pulls it all together really nice. What do you think? We've got the ground floor for working, the second floor for living, and the very top that overlooks the village. I love the build, I love the style, the viewing area is so nice. The other builds around are also large, so unfortunately the village is the only thing we actually have a view of, but the defence is important to keep any raids from actually entering the village, so I think we can sacrifice the views for that, I think. Next build on the cards is the leatherworkers, using the same style of the cobble floor and mixture of cobble and stone for the walls, and using oak logs as the main support beams. Just a really simple design with the working and living area inside, a nice little area at the back with the roof made from spruce and oak. I hate building roofs, but obviously quite an important element. We're also using campfires as a decorative overhang. We also have a chimney too, which is a nice touch. Overall, simple design, same style but different layout to give its own unique touch. Really nice build, I hope they like it. Okay, next up then we have the shepherd's hut. It's quite a small build, again running with the same theme, using our defence wall as the back wall. I quite like that little touch. We also made a downstairs area also for our shepherds to sleep. I shall show you that later in the tour of the actual village. Only a couple of workstations, but that's all for this one. I like how cosy it is. It's simple yet effective, but yeah, so this is the shepherd's one. Same again with the spruce and oak roof. Yeah, nothing more to this one, that's just it I guess. Now this used to be our nether room where I had my nether portal, however now I think we can make more use of it with our village, so I'm just going to clear all this out. There's a lot of stuff that used to be here, so just going to mine this away and then we can hopefully build our few houses here as well. Now here we have our stonemason. The other jobs I think fit better here, close to our water's edge, near our cave. It also backs onto our farm, but this setting I think was perfect for these next jobs. Anyway, our stonemason. Only fitting their house also be made of stone. This time we're having the living and working quarters separate, using the environment around us to shape the layout for this build. This one was really fun to make, small again, but seeing as the 2 living parts and the working parts are separate, it gives us plenty of space to work with. Unlike the other buildings, this has 2 sections inside for our workspace, one more in the open and the other more concealed. As I was finishing up on the inside of their workspace though, it appeared we had some uninvited guests. They were out of the way luckily, but still unwanted. I hope they don't cause us too much trouble when this village is more populated, that's for sure, but if they do, I'm sure our island giants will do their job. Next up here we have our armourer. Different style and layout again, this design was pretty funky. I love the foundations for it, moving away from a typical box style house to a little more jagged design, quite an important job especially to us in our survival, so make sure this has everything that they need. Again, stone walls going through a spruce wood for the roof. Also, we have a nice outer area, the back part for the working space with our blast furnaces and such, and then inside part will be the living quarters, so our workers have a nice cosy place to sleep. But that's all for this build. I think it might be one of my favourite builds, but I love all our villagers' houses to be fair. Each are quite unique and simple style, but I like the execution and how they look overall together. And it looks like we've got a nice visit from our dear old friend Westwood. If you've seen my previous episode, you've met him before, and the special character that he is. Much love, Westwood. He's also a really good builder. I really like his style, but his current pace is based more on efficiency with his villagers, but I hope he likes our builds. I know I do. Moving on, we have our weaponsmith. Moving away from the stone walls, we now have spruce walls with some spruce planks and some stripped spruce log and a little porch out front. This is so cozy. I think it's one of my favourite builds. We also have a small alcove within the house from when we cleared out the materials, so we can put that to good use too. We have quite a few workstations in here, but we also have our living area in here also, using part of the alcove for that. We also have familiar jagged layout, which I think is really cool. Thanks again Mythical Sausage for your awesome ideas, I really love it. Around the back where our nether room used to be, we now have our toolsmith. Again, close to our blacksmith and our weaponsmith, it also appears we once again have visitors. This is Westwood and Mimo dropping by to say hello, or to cause some shenanigans. Oh well. Anyway, where were we? Oh yeah, using the existing cutout of the land as part of our build. Very different again, as you can see, we have 2 sides being primarily stone and the centre part being made from wood. We've got spruce wood and oak wood here. Very simple, very nice with our workstation, living quarters. Also, the final house. Okay, from the outside, I think this is also the top of the list for my favourite houses. This is the fisherman's hut. This is so cool. We have plenty of room and option to change later to make it look more fisherman and dock-like. We also have a path for the ocean, also perfect location for our fishermen. This is made from wood, spruce and oak again, oak planks that stretch into the river for our house so we can have more room, small, simple and effective. Everything our fisherman needs. Followed again by our spruce and oak wood for our roof. I love it so much. What do you guys think? But I think that concludes our builds, so let me show you around. Okay, the village is all complete now. I'm really happy with how it turned out, so I'll give you a tour to show you around, see what it is. So this, first we'll start off with the library. This library is pretty cool, I really like it. We've got lecterns in here to have plenty of librarians, because I think the enchantments that they give are really cool. If we head on downstairs first, I'll quickly show you. We've got our enchanting table down here with our bookshelves around here. We've got our bedroom up here. I didn't really decorate it that much. This space is quite empty, but I wasn't really sure what I could put in here. A nice little balcony. Next we've got our farmer's house. Now this, I really like this. This is such a cool idea. So you've got a bedroom, 2 beds in here just so we can have more villagers, a little storage up there and storage down there, and then out here we've got our little farm and the composter. That's all it is, nothing too complicated. Next we have the leather worker. The leather worker, pretty cool. Again, nothing too complicated in here, just the cauldrons for what they need. Yeah, some beds up here, bunk beds. I don't know if villagers can use, but I know they can use ladders, but they don't seem to get the idea of actually using bunk beds, so I'll just go ahead and skip the night real quick. Alright, okay, so if we head on out here, out the back, it's just a nice little back area. We've got the chimney down there, so it's just an area out the back, I guess. If we go down here, across over here, we have the butcher's house. Excuse me guys, can I just get in here? Thank you. Yeah, again, same kind of layout, just a little storage up there. We've got our smokers over here for our butchers, and then in here we've got the bedroom with the beds. Next we've got our cartographer. Again, I quite like the layout. We've got our little like four roof thing going on there. Again, just simple, nothing really complicated. I guess it's probably could do a bit more with that space, but at the moment I'm not really sure what I could do, so I'm happy with how it is at the moment. And up here I love it. I've got my own little map of the area. So we've got our base, which as you can see I'm still working on a lot of it. Westward space over here, we've got the tavern, we've got spawn. Overall quite a good little area, so I can just see how things are going, see how base changes over time. Next we have the shepherd. We don't actually have a shepherd as of yet, but this is what it looks like for them. We've got our beds here, got some storage, got a loom, table, just some decoration, some wall with a banner. Yeah, but this is the Fletcher's house. Thank you very much. So we've got our bed up there, bed there, some fletching tables. Hello. Yeah, nothing too exciting, but it's just, you know, simple for these guys. In here we've got our little church with the clerics that we don't have yet, but hopefully we can get some soon. Really simple. I didn't really do anything too much with this. I could use this, you know, could use this area for something else, but at the moment it's just for the jobs. We've got a little chest up here. We could go up. Yeah, I love the way this village looks. I think it's really turned out good. Same with the area down here. I'm really happy with it. Again, I might make more changes to the area in general to make it look better, but for now it is what it is. I'm happy with it so far. I've also made a little entrance to the caving system that's down here. There for looks at the moment, I guess. Right, so now we're down here, I shall take you to the stonecutter. Stonecutter, just a really simple design, really nice, really like it. Got some furnaces, the stonecutters. They usually spend their day working, excuse me, in here. I've got a little area to the out. Don't ask what this is. I don't know. And then we can go down here. We've got the bedroom in here with the beds. Next, I can show you the weaponsmith. We've got the weaponsmiths in. Excuse me, thank you very much. We've got the weaponsmiths in here, so they've got their little working stations. They're working hard away. Really like it. Got some beds here. It's quite a small, cozy area, but I think it's got everything that they need. So yeah, it's looking good. Up here we've got our toolsmiths. Yes, our toolsmiths. So this is their working station. There's quite a lot of them in here at the moment. I think this job's practically complete. We've got little beds here, little, I don't know, like trash can I guess here, and flower pot that I haven't really put anything in it. Oh, there we go. We can put some. There we go, nice little spruce thing in there. Again, more beds around here, some storage. If we go out, here we go, we've got the armourer. I really love this one. This one's such a cool build. It's quite big as well. I mean, you've got the working part, then you've got the living quarters. in the back there. We've got some storage, got our anvils, got our weaponsmith, he's happily working away, got our lava to chuck all our rubbish in, and that he can, you know, put his sword over there and then splish and then in the water. And then in here we have the living area. I did try put a chest up there, but I didn't think it looked quite right, so we've just got a little shelving area at the moment. Maybe I could put a flower pot up there. Got our bed, again flower pot with our spruce in there. We use double storage because at the moment we've got a lot of stuff from when I've been leveling up our villagers and our beds here. Really happy how this turned out. I think it's really cool. Over here, finally, we have our fisherman. I love the fisherman. It's so cute, the fact that it could be on the water. I tried to put some barrels around for decorative blocks. I probably could put a lot more around, or a lot more to make it more fisherman-like. I definitely need to sort out this water area. It's very sort of barren and not very pleasing, I guess. Okay, I'll go around. In here, yeah, we've just got some more barrels, the actual working area, some storage, crafting table, and in here is the bedroom with the 3 beds just for, you know, efficiency on our villagers, I guess. But that's it, that's the village. I really like it. I think it's a really cool layout, works really well. Need to do a lot of building on that, but at the moment, yeah, I'm really happy with how it turned out. We've got some more farmers through here who have decided to take over my farming land. Well, I did put composts down there for that reason, but they've seemed to plant things how they want, so it can be quite frustrating at times. They seem to be slowly turning this area into beetroot. Yeah, I need to sort that out. Got our sugarcane, our golems that are just spawning randomly, and same with our cats, but I think it's gone really well. I'm very happy with how this turned out. Originally we did have our Fletcher over here, and we did have our shooting range going down here. However, as I worked out on the map upstairs, the cartographer's room, this tower is not quite central, so it needs to come and move here where the Fletcher's house once was, so that's a project for me on the side. But this is the village overall. Yeah, I really like it. I hope you do too. I'll put the link in the description of the inspiration. I did most of the buildings pretty much the same / similar, but it was good to learn. Oh, okay. It was good to learn, I guess, how to do these kind of builds. But again, I just need to learn how to do bigger builds. But yeah, that's the village. Hope you guys like it. I really do. Hope villagers are okay. They're a bit stupid sometimes, but yeah, I've got some good trades. It's going to be good for our base. Yeah, I can do a lot, get a lot of work done, get some emeralds, and that'll be awesome. Hope you guys like it.